Hello, Vantage of the Internet. This is Galaxy number 15 back again with another backwards Pokemon video, which I haven't made in such a long time. I am very sorry. I made a poll, and I think this is what you guys wanted. I'm pretty sure this is what you guys wanted. Another backwards Pokemon video. I made this a really long time ago, and I just forgot to post it. This is a drawing of one of my favorite Pokemon. Not as Cyndaquil, but it's one of my favorites nonetheless. This is a Ralkts Pokemon, which is a fairy, I think, psychic type. I have a Ralkts on Pokemon, I think, Emerald, and so I wanted to draw Pokemon that I have in the Pokemon games. During the time of drawing this Pokemon, I learned I do not like inking. Inking is the most tedious, annoying, worst thing you have to do to get your drawings to look nice. And I hate it. I hate every second of it. I despise it. I can't be the only artist who thinks this. There's gotta be some other artist who hates inking as much as I do. There's gotta be at least one out there. Okay, about the making of the Ralkts that you see on screen, I drew the Ralkts with pointy stuff. And when I was doing it, I was gonna ink it like that. But then I realized things are more creepy if it's different. So I made the neck extremely too long, the arms extremely too long, and the bottom the same. So it's out of proportion, and so it looks creepier, in my opinion at least.
Again, I think I said this already, but this is a really old drawing, so most of the criticism that I might get for this won't be relevant anymore. But still, I will accept all criticism with a grain of salt, a small grain of salt, but not too much.
I wanted to make it so that the Pokemon way it looks kind of matches somewhat of its origin or move that it can do or something along those lines. So I made Ralkts use Mean Look. And this is what Mean Look looks like in my opinion. Yeah, look at that beautiful look. It's amazing. It's really mean. It will scare me in my sleep. I will if I wake up next to that, it'll be out of my window. I will kick it out my window. Oh yes. I will never look at a Pokemon. I will throw all my Pokeballs out the window. I will no, this is a no. I wonder how many people will get triggered. It's like send me messages on Amino screaming about how I threatened to abuse a Pokemon that I made. Oh god. Please don't spam me, guys. I don't want spam. I don't need the spam. Please don't spam me. My phone has enough spam. Okay, anyway, now I'm done inking. Finally, I hate inking so much. And I had to get Ralkts that was showing the eyes so I can find the eye color. And this is when I think I need the most criticism because I don't like the way I shaded and lighted in this picture. But then again, I drew this a really long time ago. I think I have improved with the shading and the lighting greatly. And this is where I take criticism with a grain of salt. If you give me criticism on the overall design, okay, I'll accept it, but not on the shading and lighting because this is really old and I feel like I've improved greatly when it comes to doing this. As you can probably tell, I do creepy things in different ways. I try to change the overall way I make things creepy. So with this, obviously I used spikes, because that's like the universal creep factor. But I also made it out of proportion, and I made teeth chipped and chattered, so it looks scarier. With the Cyndaquil, as you can see, I just made a lot of spikier things, made it look overall unsettling. This is also unsettling, but that's because of the overall way it looks. I also added blood to the Cyndaquil, so it looks creepier, but not on the Ralkts. I did not want to do that on the Ralkts because I don't want the Ralkts to look like the spitting image of the Cyndaquil. They're scary for the same reasons. No, I want it to be original. I want it to be different. I want it to be cooler, better, awesomer. Okay, now that it's done coloring, you can see what I was talking about when I said lighting was bad. I would take your criticism with a grain of salt because I wasn't good at I wasn't as good as lighting this as I should have been because this is really old and I am much better now. But look at the little sun. It's a happy little sun. It's gonna be erased, but it's a happy little sun right now. You know, And speaking of happy little things, the one very, very, very popular artist once said, "We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents." Alright, and that is my newest backwards Pokemon video. I hope you enjoyed it, and leave a like on the actual video, not on the amino post. Thank you. Goodbye, random strangers of the internet, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Unless I go on another hiatus for no apparent reason at all. Yeah, I, I, I'll try not to leave for like a whole month again. I'll try my best. Goodbye.